We're more excited about the next 10 years than we have been about the last 20 years because of all the new stuff that's happening. New hotel builds happening all over the place, new lodges, we're really excited about that. Better than ever air access. Our local airline, Air North, has just entered the GDS, so they're accessible all over the world. Air Canada has increased the size of their equipment, going from regional jets to AirBus equipment. So accessing the Yukon has never been better. We've just embarked on a 10-year tourism strategy that will guide our growth over the next generation. We're really focusing in on sustainability, bringing our Indigenous culture to life and to share with our visitors. There's so many things happening. We've got an Aurora viewing flight by 737 jet that's taking off in January. That's their third annual event that they're offering. So literally flight seeing and Aurora hunting at 30,000 feet in your own private 737 jet. Very exclusive product for 78 or 80 people. Just so much happening that we're so excited about. It's been amazing. We're a long-haul destination, so we recognize that there's an impact for people traveling to the destination. What we're trying to do is really look at our destination holistically and really to manage our growth. We want to grow, but we've really shifted very, very pointedly from a visitation model to a yield model. So we're looking at revenues. We want to double our tourism revenues over the next 10 years. And no doubt there will be an increase in travelers. However, what we did leading up to our tourism strategy development is we spent about 18 months actually talking to Yukoners, people who live in the Yukon, talking to our tour operator partners, talking to all of the stakeholders that are involved in delivering a tourism product to the market. And what we did is we really said, what do we want our industry to look like? We want to grow, we all agree. However, how do we do that in such a way that we don't run into situations like we've seen in some other destinations where the growth kind of got away and suddenly local residents found that they didn't recognize their hometown anymore. Yeah. And so that's been a really great conversation because overwhelmingly Yukoners and our stakeholders and our partners have all said, yeah, we're happy if it grows, but let's manage it and let's be sure that we find ways to take a pulse check from time to time as we grow, to make sure that we're not finding some of those signs of that over-tourism that you hear about in other destinations. So we actually have now just baselined how Yukon residents feel about the tourism industry. Overwhelmingly, 94% of Yukoners said they're satisfied or extremely satisfied with the tourism industry today. Overwhelmingly within the same study said, yep, we're okay if it grows. So now we've got our baseline. We've set for ourselves a kind of an A grade kind of a target. So 80% or higher for us is sort of the base that we would want to have. So we're well above that, we're delighted, but we want to keep that going. So it's important for us to, every couple of years, we'll do another pulse check. We'll find out if that number's going up and down. If it is, if it's going down, we'll dive into it further and find out, well, what is it that's impacting? And we'll find an opportunity then to do a corrective action of some kind before it slips away from us. The other thing that we're doing is we're developing a whole sustainability framework around the development strategy. So beyond just residents being happy with the industry or unhappy and measuring that, we want to actually build in some of the other indicators around the growth of the industry and how that's impacting the health and satisfaction and welfare of people who live in the destination. This is new ground for us. We're just starting at step one of a 1,000-step journey, but we think that will shield us from some of those sustainability challenges that we've seen in other destinations that are growing. It's especially important for us because we're a beautiful, wild wilderness destination. We don't want to lose that wilderness. That's why people come to the Yukon. So we need to make sure that's integrated into the plan.